Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Texas Talk 1846. It's Memorial Day, and I decided to barbecue. Um, and I just wanted to throw out a tip there in regards to how you light charcoal. I see a lot of people as I'm driving through town or on TV, and what they use is they get the charcoal and they put it in the pit, and then they just douse it with lighter fluid, and they light it. You know, I used to do that. That was a method that I did, but I kind of got away from that. I felt that the lighter fluid with that kind of method, it just made the food taste kind of odd. You know, I mean, because the lighter fluid just doesn't go on the charcoal. It also goes around the area where you're spraying it. You know, that means on your grill. You know, where the charcoal is going to be on top of. It also gets into the grill itself. You know, because you're just spraying it around, and that permeates the food when you're cooking, you're barbecuing or grilling. And so I went to a different method. I went to these chimney deals, um, where you put the charcoal in here, and on the underside you put a combustible, and you use paper, and you light it, and you put this somewhere where you know it won't catch fire or anything, like on some either you can put it on some stone or even an old barbecue pit that I have that I use it for, and that's how you light it. It's cleaner. You don't have to worry about fluids or anything like that, and it's a great way to minimize the additional flavors in your food. This is one that I've had for a while, and it's kind of it still works, but it's a little bit small. I went ahead and I got this bigger one. This one is a Weber. I actually got this because my bank card, you know, if I spend, or every time I use it, you know, I get points, and I got enough points, and I needed to use them, and I went ahead and looked on the point thing, and I was able to get this, and also a Weber glove, and also some little knives I got, you know, paring knives and stuff. But anyways, I digress. I just want to show you how easy it is to use one of these things, and it is a little bit safer. It's probably a whole lot safer than putting fluid on there and you know, lighting it up and getting that big old mushroom cloud, you know, mushroom flame coming at you, and, you know, burning off your hair and your eyebrows and your eyelashes and your beard or whatever. But this is my tip, and let me go ahead and get it prepped, and so I can show you what it looks like. And you know, there's also another method. There's a heating coil type of apparatus that they sell, you know, at any store, Walmart, Kmart's, Target's, whatever. And it's something that you know, you plug in, and you put the charcoal inside the pit just like you would with doing the lighter fluid method, but you put that heating coil in there, and you know, it'll generate heat, and next thing you know, you'll start heating up the coals. So let me go ahead and prep that up. Okay, hey everybody, back again. What I've done is I flipped this chimney deal over, and I went ahead and I stuffed it with paper. That's going to be the combustible part, and you don't want to pack it in with paper, like a bunch of paper. You want to kind of, you know, just leave it a little bit open where air can get in there and it can burn a little bit better. Okay, the next step is to go ahead and flip it back over, and we're going to put it over here in this pit, and next I'm going to fill it up with charcoal and then light it with you know, one of these little deals, and they'll catch, and in about 30 minutes or so the coals will be red and gray and ready to barbecue. Alright, so the charcoal's in. I'm going to go ahead and light this thing up. Now, you're going to get all that blue smoke once that charcoal catches on fire, you know, just like you would if you were using lighter fluid, you know. So kind of have this somewhere where, you know, it won't get in, you know, it won't bother you or whatever. That's it. And like I said, in about 30 minutes or so, the charcoal will be ready. All right. All right. Well, it's lit at the bottom, and you can see it's smoking pretty good. You know, it should catch in a few minutes, and you'll see the end result. You know, I got it. I moved it a little bit out of the where I had it, so the wind can kind of take away the smoke and stuff. But you know, that's it. All right. All right. Well, it hasn't been very long. I didn't time it or anything, but I mean, it hasn't been no more than 10 minutes or so. And when the conditions are right, you know, when the wind is blowing, has a nice little breeze, and it's not too cold or anything like that, it catches really fast. And this is the method. As you can see, there's no more blue smoke. It kind of it's already hot enough where it's kind of in the flame, and it's just coming out in little wisps. But this is it, you know. And another you can get in there, and it's pretty hot. I don't want to burn my camera, but it's starting to get gray. Probably the bottom part. Yeah, about halfway, somewhere in this area, it's already all graying out. So, you know, looks pretty cool. And who knows? Let's see, 10-15 minutes. I take it. I give maybe. It should be ready to put in the pit, so I can start cleaning up the grill a little bit and putting on the meat. All right. So this is my tip on how to, I guess, get your charcoal started. And it's not hard at all to do. It's just the only reason why like I say, I like to do it is because it's cleaner. When you're barbecuing, your food doesn't taste like lighter fluid or anything. You know, I don't want to add any more seasoning into it. I just wanted to taste, you know, like barbecue, or you know, like it's been on the grill, you know, without that extra, you know, that extra fluid taste. And you know, I mean, I'm not putting it down or anything. If you feel that that's the kind of method you like to use, you know, because that's how you do it, you know, it's one of those things where it's a custom or whatever. That's up to you. You know, I barbecue, you know, because I like to have my food taste good. I like the smoke to permeate the meat and not anything else. But you know, this is just an easy tip. Hopefully it's helpful, and give it a try. All right, take care.